So currently we are going to understand that how I made this solve this problem, where we can actually see whenever we encounter a video, we are not getting to see the video controls for this Instagram video, and all over the feed this is the problem. So what actually I did, how I solved this problem is I made an extension, Chrome extension, to solve this problem, and it will run the script whenever it encounters the Instagram URL. So here's the here's the Instagram. I will just make it, turn it on, and let me show you how it works. So I will just reload it. So here's the feed. You can see the controls here, and yeah, the best thing is that whenever I'm going to load even the future loads, the bottom loads which are not already loaded, it will always show me the feed. Okay, even for the next loads also. Every video is having a feed now. Okay, so how I solved this problem was very simple. Let me first disable this. So our problem was whenever I encounter a Instagram video in the feed, it in the browser it doesn't show me the video controls. So first approach would be inspect inspecting and understanding the DOM, and understanding what overlay element is this. So I have disabled the Instagram. Now let me see that how I can solve this problem. Okay, so this is the problem. Let's say this is the video, and if I just go, so no, this is the video. Yeah, this is the video. Here's the video, and by looking at the DOM we can understand. Here's the overlay element that is making the problem. So I can't even right click now because this overlay element is coming. So if I simply remove it, can it solve the problem? Let's see. I removed it. Now I can, yeah, look at this. I can actually uh, show all the controls. Yeah, actually solve the problem. It actually solves the problem. So it is very simple that I will take this video element, and the next element sibling of this video element, I will need to remove it. Okay, here. So what I am going to do, I am going to remove this element. But first we have to understand how we can grab this. So we can grab this through. Okay, yeah. Here's the parent element, which will tell me out padding bottom. So this is the div I can grab, and then I can grab this video element because okay, so even if I go to this video, it again have this padding div element in the main feed, but this padding bottom is 125. So what I will do is have a star. So every div which have inline styling and have a padding bottom of a percentage, I will grab those div and then have this video element. So what I did here, I can just show you here. Yeah, here's the holders. So here's what I'm doing, that there's a style of padding bottom. So every padding, if this is included, then I am going to take document query selector all, and all the diffs I will be storing here. So and then for all the div I will call the process video. So the problem is with this approach, that even if I use the document query selector, it will only give me the first, and document query selector dot all, it will only give me, it will only load the first time whenever the script is loaded at the document end, and when whatever the videos are loaded, problem with this approach is those videos are going, it is only going to cover. Okay, so we have many videos, there will be bottom load, infinite load, which will recommend us more videos. Okay, so how to solve that problem is basically I used a mutation observer API. So this is what the solution is to listen to the changes in the DOM. Okay, so I use this mutation observer API, and then I have to check for new videos at the bottom load via bottom load function. I call this function, and this is the function. So let me first show you what my extension looks like. So this is the extension, and the manifest version is the most important, and of course this is the content script. So matches means it will only load in Instagram, and for JavaScript and run it. This is the solution. uh, Content.js is basically which is the script which is going to load on this, and pop-up is what we are going to see when we say thanks for installing my extension, and this is the label, this is the input. Okay, and this is the pop-up, and basically I'm using the Chrome APIs. I am sending the message. So whenever there is an active tab, and whenever the input box is checked, if the input box is checked, I have to send the on start. I'm listening to the change, and if it's not checked, I'm going to send the on stop. So if you can see here, in the beginning, here is the event, switching on the event, and if it is on start, I'm going to init. If it is on stop, I'm going to stop the extension. Pretty simple. So init, the main function call is basically calling the all the observer API, and it is also returning me the observer API, so I can disconnect it later whenever we stop the function. So here it is. Okay, so this important function is what is doing whenever we are loading the bottom, so it will generate me more videos. So how I can check is basically, for each mutation which are added nodes, for each node, let me first check that if the added node is node type 1, it is an element or not, and if it is the same element, which will basically, uh, I am looking for, then I am going to just process the video. But if it is a node, okay, which have many childrens, basically in the node it can have the children in which the our query selector can be loaded. Okay, that means it can be in the children also. So I will just make a query selector all, and then I will process each node one by one. So what does processing means? Processing basically it is having this video element. I can actually remove this. Having this video element and taking it in, storing it, and then every particular video element I am going to use the show video controls, and then it will return me this function. Okay, and this function I'm going to set it to the active videos map. So this map I'm going to set it, and okay, and this will set the video and the cleanup function, and then this is not needed. Yeah, and then what is it is going to do is basically, yeah, this is the start observing, and it will return the observer, so we can clean it later. So resetting the function, resetting all videos basically simply means that I'm going to loop again to the active videos map, and then I will call the cleanup function for each of them. So it will, cleanup function is simply, it is going to make sure that it will hide it again by inserting the adjacent element, overlay element again. So how does it remember? How does it stores? It is remember the video player and the variables. So basically, it is remembering through closures. So that's how I made it. So for optimizing purpose, we can also have this, since we can also, basically I removed this observer. If we stop the observation, so this is the stop extension, and then it will reset all the videos. So this is the solution. I hope you liked it.